Welcome to our YouTube channel, dedicated to exploring the latest insights and opportunities in the world of finance and investments, with a special focus on currency revaluation, gold and silver investments, cryptocurrency, and make money online opportunities and more. If you're interested in staying up to date on the latest developments in currency revaluation, particularly the Iraqi dinar and other currencies, best to subscribe to this channel. Please note that the content on this YouTube channel is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. We are not licensed financial advisors, and the opinions expressed on this channel are based on our own research and personal experience. We strongly recommend that you do your own research and consult with a licensed financial advisor. Also, just before we go any further, this channel has a weekly giveaway of 100 Dogecoin. To enter, all you have to do is be subscribed to this channel, like this video, and watch this video until the end, because if you don't, you'll be automatically disqualified from the giveaway. We will be sharing the random hashtag keyword daily, and then comment hashtag the keyword in the comment section. Also, today being Sunday, we will be announcing the lucky weekly winner from this week's giveaway. Good luck! Now, let's continue with the latest Iraqi dinar intel provider news today. Please take any of these pieces of information with a grain of salt and do your own research. Hey everyone, I'm finally back. It's been a crazy few days with my son's birthday, Halloween celebrations, and his band competition over the weekend, so I took a short break to spend that time with family. But I'll tell you this, while I was away, some massive updates dropped in the Iraqi dinar world, and now we've got a lot to unpack. Before we dive in, do me a quick favor, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because what's happening right now might be one of the most important shifts we've seen in the RVRI process so far. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Here's a quick preview. The CBI just achieved a new international certification, banking reforms are officially in advanced stages, and Iraq's financial system is reportedly ready for activation. On top of that, Iraq's foreign reserves and gold holdings have hit record levels, giving them the strength to sustain a real exchange rate change. So yeah, it's getting exciting again, and in my final analysis later, I'll break down why I believe these latest moves prove we're closer now than ever before to the reinstatement. All right, let's get into the updates. From NewsHound/Intel Guru Mountain Goat, there's not a lot of meaningful news to report on the removing of the zeros. Everything seems to be waiting mostly to see the outcome of the Iraqi elections. Who will be the next prime minister? His key cabinet members, speaker, and president. From Intel Guru Bruce via Wiser Now, redemption centers is where the real money is, and where the real rates are compared to the bank, which is low rates. And I already know what they are, and you're going to come out so much better at the redemption center. It's not even funny. From Intel Newshound Guru MarkZ via PDK, Iraq is continuing to check off things on the checklist. It is overwhelming, all the news coming out of Iraq. From Intel Guru Frank26, Iraq Boots on the Ground report. From Omar, the certificate of the Central Bank of Iraq they just received is an international iOS 301 certificate. This certificate is a recognition that the CBI has met all the international banking standards. It is a big nod towards their effort in aligning with global best practices, and it should boost international confidence in the banking sector of Iraq. From Frank, I know it was big. I consider it to be a wonderful step in the monetary reform. Like you say, this tells the whole banking world, financial community, especially the Middle East, that now you can trust Iraqi banks, the Iraqi dinar. These are exciting times. We should see the exchange rate before the elections. That means we're looking at about 12 days or less. From Newshound Guru Clare, article, Central Bank, Banking Sector Reform in Iraq has entered advanced stages. Quote, the central bank is now working intensively on two plans. The first to reform the government banking sector, and the second to reform private banks, in cooperation with an international company. A meeting was held with all banks, and we explained that this plan is not an option, but rather a path linked to local and international legal, regulatory, financial, and digital requirements that cannot be ignored and there is a strong determination to implement it. From Newshound Guru Militia Man, Alaq is talking final implementation. There's no more planning. There's no more trials. It's on. It's ready to go. When he says within 5 years or sooner, that means anytime now. I think it's their call now. We'll show you anytime we choose. What I get from it is it's not in the U.S. Treasury's hands anymore. It's not in the Bank of International Settlements' hands anymore. It's not in the IMF's hands anymore. Why? Because they probably gave them grace to do it. Now it's in their choice. You're ready. You've proven you're ready. When it's best for you, show it. Effectively, it's Iraq's call now. From Newshound Guru Sandy Ingram, 5 entities that could be accused of holding up the IQD Revalue. You decide who's to blame. 1, the United States because they keep insisting Iraq stop holding hands with Iran. 2, the IMF because Iraq has not checked all the boxes for economic stability outside of the oil industry. 3, the CBI because the banking system has not yet fulfilled its obligation to bring the banking system into compliance with the international banking standards. 4, the Iraq government because they earn in US dollars but they spend in Iraqi dinar. 5, the Iraqi people because they refuse to put their banknotes or their currency into the bank. No central bank in the world can revalue a currency or control the flow of currency when they do not have access to the currency. 2 of these actors are more serious. The other 3 could be considered a work in progress. From Intel Guru Frank26, article, quote, "The banking reforms in Iraq have entered advanced stages. The central bank governor Alaq confirmed there is a broad response from most banks to join the banking reform in Iraq, and he set a date for its final implementation, noting the reform process has entered an advanced stage." Straight from the horse's mouth. I'd like to say I've been vindicated. From Guru Nader from the Mideast, Sudani never promised before. All what he come out. He said the dinar is stronger than the dollar. All what he said. But he never make the promise. He said it will be stronger, but he never gave a date or before this or before that. No. From Newshound Intel Guru FNU LNU, many people have a greatly exaggerated estimate of the number of American dinar investors/owners. From Intel Newshound Guru MarkZ via PDK. Question: is there a checklist of things you were told to expect before the RV occurs? From MarkZ, many things we were told needed to be done have already been completed. Before ending with the last update, the hashtag keyword for the 100 Dogecoin giveaway is Intelli-nvest. This will be for next Sunday's giveaway. Now let's announce who's the lucky winner of the 100 Dogecoin. The lucky winner is shown on the screen. Congratulations! Please contact us via email, and the email contact will be provided under the description of this video. On the email, please use 100 Dogecoin winner in the subject line and provide your Dogecoin address. We will also reply to your original comment if you are at least a basic member of this channel and let you know that you are the winner as well. You have 4 days to claim your prize. Okay, let's move on. From Newshound Guru Clare, article, quote, "Foreign reserves at their current level are sufficient to cover 18 months of imports. In addition, there is a gold reserve of 167 tons, ranking 4th in the Arab world and 30th globally according to the World Gold Council. This constitutes an important part of Iraq's foreign reserves, recording a significant growth rate of 55% up to the first half of 2025, reaching a value of 22.8 trillion dinars, compared to 14.7 trillion dinars in the second half of 2024. The safe investments of these reserves have contributed significantly to the growth of investment portfolios, accompanied by a healthy growth in returns to these portfolios." And finally, the last update is from Intel Guru Frank26, Iraq Boots on the Ground report. From Omar, the 5,000 dinar note you got in the United States will still hold its face value when you exchange it, even though Iraq is redenominating and introducing new lower notes. The existing notes, the higher denomination notes, will be honored at the official exchange rate. So no worries, your 50K note won't lose their value. From Frank, this is the kryptonite conversation about Alaq. Put your seatbelts on. This ride is about to get very, very exciting. Before we dive in, hit subscribe, Turn on the bell and don't miss this window. If the CBI moves when the signals say they will, the next few weeks could be the difference between watching it happen and being ready for it. Alright, quick pivot from the updates into my take. In my opinion, this is exactly what the endgame looks like before a rate change. Iraq's foreign reserves now cover 18 months of imports. Most countries call it healthy at 3 to 6 months. 18 months means the CBI has the monetary firepower to defend a stronger rate without panicking the market. Pair that with a 55% jump in gold holdings, up to 22.8 trillion dinar equivalent. And you've got hard asset credibility backing the dinar. Classic confidence signaling for Article 8 and eventual convertibility. Now add the ISO certification news, the iOS 301 callout, which functionally is global compliance, risk controls, anti-bribery AML, and messaging interoperability. Think Swift ISO 20022 Rails. That's not PR, that's clearance to transact cleanly with international counterparties. And it lines up with the CBI's statement that banking reforms have entered advanced stages. Even better, they've set a date for final implementation, which tells me the internal schedule is locked, bank systems are synced, and the operational checklist is basically done. Election timing. We might slip past it, and I'm fine with that. Sudani isn't the sole decision maker here anyway. The CBI is coordinating within its mandate with IMF-UST alignment and a reform cadence that doesn't live or die on campaign calendars. Structurally, the pieces are already in motion. So why does this all scream now, not 1 to 2 years? Because record reserves, expanded gold, ISO-level compliance, and final implementation language aren't prep, they're pre-activation. These are the last boxes you tick right before flipping the switch. Public stability checked. Liquidity buffer checked, global plumbing checked, domestic banking sync checked. Bottom line, my opinion, we're closer than we've ever been to RVRI. Whether the announcement lands just before or just after the elections, the foundation is set, the institutions are ready, and the messaging is converging on a near-term window. That's my final take. Also, we released a breaking news article video the other day. Iraq just made a major move that directly ties into the central bank's long-awaited project to delete the zeros, signaling a major step toward monetary reform. Deputy Governor Amar Khalaf confirmed new details that could mark the start of Iraq's transition into a stronger, more stable currency system. While this might sound like just another financial update, it's actually one of the clearest indications yet that Iraq is preparing for the next stage of the RV or RI process. In this video, I explained what this statement means, how it connects to Iraq's exchange rate strategy, and why this moment could represent the beginning of the end for the 1300 program rate. Most people will overlook it, but once you understand what's behind this announcement, you'll realize how close Iraq may be to pulling the trigger. Please go ahead and check it out by clicking on the link on the top right of this video, as you don't want to miss this. Lastly, please drop a comment below with hashtag and the keyword and let us know what you think. If you like this content and like to support this channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you get notified when new videos are uploaded. See you on the next video.